it's John and Mike, brew-shoots.com, and we have a homebrew equipment video to put forth into the internet and the ether and all that. About a couple of months ago, I got this from the company known as Play-Doh, that's with 2 A's. And they made a sweet airlock. We've done a video on that. It counts bubbles, therefore it, with the number of bubbles, I forgot the metric that they had.
It's like bubbles per minute.
Bubbles per minute. They were able to figure out some kind of calculation of figuring out how much your fermentation had to go. And then when the bubbles slowed down, it had some calculation of if your starting gravity was X, this is now your finishing gravity. And the first couple of times I used it, it was pretty close.
Yeah,
it was
mine
like
too.
within a few percentage.
And it does a pretty good job of monitoring ambient temperature too.
Yeah, that too. So they have their next product, and this is a prototype of the product that is going to be
very prototypical.
Yes, manufactured. This is definitely a laser printer.
3D printer?
3D printer. That's a laser printer. That's right. A 3D printer of what they'll be putting into manufacturing. They actually got a Kickstarter going on, but this is, it was such a prototype, they were calling this a Play-Doh cell. I think it's now called the Plaato Keg. But this device, if you can think of a USB cable that connects to a power outlet, it's not only a scale, it measures the weight of your keg, but then also has a temperature gauge, so it measures the temperature. But because of the weight, it can then figure out how much beer you have in your keg, and then measures pours, and then by the time that the weight of the keg gets to like an empty keg weight, it can tell you, hey, you're almost out of beer, brew more beer.
Did you have to pre-calibrate it with the empty keg?
You can. What I did was I actually got my bathroom scale, put the empty keg on it.
Okay, just told it what it was.
Yes, it's 10.5 pounds, but they actually, in the owner's manual, they say that typical corny kegs are about 10.45 pounds. So round up to 10.5. There you go. So based on that, if you say like this is 5 gallons and put it on, it notes it is 5 gallons and then notes the pour.
Because it knows that 5 gallons of beer weighs a certain amount. It's probably mostly just water weight anyway.
Exactly. Cool. So as time goes on, so it's kind of fun. I've tried it out a few times. Well, I have some screenshots because it does connect to your Play-Doh app if you have that. I downloaded it once I had the airlock.
The same app as the airlock?
It's the same airlock. You just add a new device.
Cool.
And then you can switch between the 2 devices within the app.
Nice.
So that's what I've been doing. I've just been like, actually I just filled the keg with water just to play around with it, like bring down the volume, see how it goes. For the next beer that I brew, I'll hook this up. The wire that connects to the actual device, to the power outlet, is pretty thin, so it should be able to fit within a refrigerator door.
Yeah, it is very, And it's a micro USB, basically.
So it's, and it goes to a regular USB that connects. You have to get, the only thing you need to do is get one of those adapters, USB to an actual electric plug, and goes right in there. So like I actually been following Play-Doh online and their social media channels. They were talking about how you can use this for clothes transfers. So then you can, like, as you move it over, you can say like, I know how much it weighs when I have a full keg.
So if you were in a keg and you're transferring to a new keg, you could.
Yes, you could see, and then like
that would be useful because I have like overfilled. Because if you've got sanitizer in a keg, and you're pushing, and then you got the foam is coming out, you don't know where the liquid is. I've actually had that problem before. Where all of a sudden, the liquid's like right there, and you're like, which one do I unplug?
So you can put it on the one that you're dispensing into the new one, and then like when that's empty, then you can shut off your push.
Awesome.
So anyway, that's what this is. You can find this online. Their Kickstarter is it's Plaato, Plaato Keg Kickstarter. I used that phrase in Google and found their Kickstarter page. It's been funded. I think it went live on June 4th, 2019. The CEO has been emailing us, and I've been talking to him, and he said that like within a day, it had been fully funded.
That's awesome.
When I checked, it was three or four times over that. But it looks like it's still open for, you know, probably a good amount of time, probably for, you know, I don't know, probably a month or so.
Yeah.
So if you're seeing this video and it's sometime in June of 2019, I think you still have time to buy one before they're readily available as a part of the Kickstarter campaign. And you'll get a nicer one than this. I mean, it'll be.
Yeah, this is
definitely a prototype.
Beautiful, though.
It's beautiful, very wonderful. But like, I don't know if it's not a great printout, but it'll be probably encased. Yes, and then
check it out. We'll put a link in the description.
Exactly. So then, you know, there you go. It goes on like that, and you just put that keg on top, and there you go. So, in any case, I love fun homebrewing, innovative homebrewing equipment.
Yeah, this has been one of those things that I see crop up in the forums all the time. Every 6 months, someone will ask, "How do you guys tell how much beer is in your keg?" So this is a solution.
Yeah.
Cool. Any indication what the retail price was? Did you say that already?
I did not. I did not look at that.
Okay.
But I will just advise everyone to go to the Kickstarter campaign. If it's something that you know, is affordable to you, go ahead.
The airlock is reasonable, very reasonable. So I can't imagine this. You know, this is just a scale, really. So
yes. I think it's probably a little less. But I don't want to say something that is incorrect. Right. Yep. I did not see the price, but I'm just saying that this, I think, is an interesting and fun device. I hope that there is a way. What I'd love to do is be able, like, I bring in some kegs to my place of work, and to be able to display that on a big screen.
Oh, yeah.
So that you can tell, like, you know, all right, well, how many pints do we have left in the keg?
Yeah.
You know, then you know, that's kind of a fun interactive display.
Create supply and demand.
Exactly. Like, whoa, we got to get in today because there's only 3 pints left, something like that. Anyway, check it out, Plaato Keg on Kickstarter. If you're seeing this in June 2019. You'll probably be able to find it, and after that, it's probably going to be manufactured like they did for the Airlock. For John and Mike, brew-dudes.com, brew on.
Cheers.